Shalom, shalom. First off, foremost, we must give all honor, praises, glory, and respect to our Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadosh. Why Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai forgave me spirit through this lesson. I must give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for the mighty work that they do. And also mighty shalom to the whole elect watching out there. Shalom. This is Brother Naya from GMS Camp Gary, Indiana, come back to you with another quick lesson. And, the Passover starts tomorrow, so we must examine ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We must examine where we at in the faith. We must examine our character. Okay? Are we right? Are we doing right? Are we being righteous? Are we rehearsing the righteous acts? Are we doing what the Lord requires us to do before His return? Okay? Are we lukewarm, or are we hot in the faith? Okay? Are we putting off that old man? Okay? Do we have one foot in the world and one foot in the truth? Okay? Are we studying hard enough? Are we giving it our all? Okay? Are we praying enough? Okay? Are we obeying the commandments enough? You know? How is our decorum? Okay? Our behavior. Are we portraying the fruits of the Spirit? Okay? All these things we have to examine. Because we want, Yahweh Bashim Yahshai to pass over us with judgment. We want to have that mark of exemption, right? Because this is the hopeful year of our deliverance. We want to be delivered, right? We want that crown to be crowned on our head for all the hard work that we've accomplished throughout our walk. Okay? This is why we have to examine ourselves. This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. That's right. So we have to do all those things and more that I just named. Okay? It's extremely important. Because you do not want Yahweh Shai to say, "Get from me, ye that work iniquity." Okay? Get far from me. You know what I'm saying? You don't want him to say those words. You want him to say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." Okay? This is why we have to be sincere. All right? We cannot be hypocrites, telling people not to do certain things and then doing it ourselves. Okay? We must fight the good fight of faith. Contend. All right? Contend in our minds. Okay, with the wicked thoughts that come in our head, we must rebuke them. Okay, and definitely not perform them. Okay, or we can't let them grow. Once you hear it or you see it, you gotta rebuke it. Okay, get behind me, Satan. Okay, you cannot embrace it and think that it's okay. Just for example, if you see some gay stuff going on, you know what I'm saying, around you or to your certain, important family members like your child, you guys nip it in the bud instantly. You can't promote it. You can't embrace it. You do it at that one time, and it's gonna grow. Okay, that seed is gonna grow. That seed of wickedness and filthiness. Okay. Another quick example: my own blood relative started off dressing like a boy, and now here it is. Was it 15 years later? Transgender. You know what I'm saying? All because it was allowed for her to do these things, and this what happened. It just got worse until now, where she cut off her breasts and is trying to implant a penis on them. Okay, so this is why we have to examine ourselves. Okay, we must get our house in order. This is a solemn assembly. All right, so we must take this truth seriously. Slakia. I just had to get that out. We'll continue on. Prove your own selves. We have to prove that we part of the elect. Okay, by making our calling and election sure, because we was called into this thing. Yahweh Shema Shai woke us up. All right, so it's time to what? To redeem the time. Buying back the time by repenting and seeking after Yahweh Shema Shai with all our heart and soul. Okay. Know ye not your own selves? We know what we're doing wrong. We know what we're going off. Okay. We know ourselves better than anybody else know us besides the Lord. Okay. So we know what we need to correct. And sometimes, Yahweh by Shem Shai will put spirits on people to point those errors out. So we can dust it off and seek improvement. Okay? Because this is about growth. Everything is a process, but we must be in a growing process, not a depleting or declining. All right? How that Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is in you. Okay? The Lord is in us. The kingdom of heaven is in us. Okay? First. Right? Except ye be reprobates like you. We don't want to be like Daddy Esau. Okay? We're Yasharallah, the princes of the power. All right? So we have to have that mindset, our decorum, our behavior, what we do and what we say. All right? Has to be righteous. Okay? It's the book of Ephesians. One of my favorite books in the whole Bible. It's powerful. Ephesians is powerful, as all the brothers know. Okay? Ephesians 5, and we start at 26. That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word. That's right. We have to be cleansed by this word. All right? Having the renewing of our minds. Okay? Putting off the corruptible and putting on the incorruptible. Okay? So that means we have to apply what we read into our lives. For what? For change. Okay? We have to change what we was into whom Yahweh Shem Shai is destined us to be. All right? 27. That he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle. That's right. It's like going to a wedding and you wearing this wrinkled shirt, okay? And the wedding that we actually supposed to be going to with Yahweh Shai. okay, as a husbandman. And we don't want to go to the wedding with all these spots, blemish, and blood on our shirts and blood on our hands. Okay? We have to be without spot or blemish. Okay? Not being not getting the ministry blamed, okay, for doing something off or wrong and not correcting, okay, or seeing your brother doing something off and not correcting him, because that's true love through correction, because you don't want that brother or even person to get judged or put to death in certain situations, right? Or any such thing, but that it should be holy, okay, separate, set apart, okay, righteous, all right, and without blemish. That's right. Don't you want smooth skin instead of skin with full of acne? Okay. So don't you want to be righteous instead of unrighteous? Don't you want to be clean instead of filthy and dirty and stanky? Don't you want to smell good? Right. So this is why you always got to do the right thing at all times. Okay. Last but not least, go straight into it before they cut me off. You know how they be. This is the book of St. Luke, chapter 14, starting at verse 27. Red letter, Yahushua speaking. And whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. That's right. All right. We have to put on the elect. Okay. We have to go serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai with truth and in spirit, with sincerity, giving it our all. Okay. Finishing the race, not taking our hand off that plow. Okay. Being guided by the Spirit. Verse 28. For which of you intend to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost? We have to count the cost. We got to know what we're getting involved with. If you don't know already, you better find out. All right, this truth is deadly serious. Okay, we putting our lives on the line, becoming a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable, okay, for the Lord. This is not, this ain't no gimmick. It's not no game. Okay, so we must take it seriously. Whether he hath sufficient to finish it, right? We got to finish this race. We started it, now let's finish it strong. Okay, going hard at the end, because we at the end of this thing. The end is manifest. So we got to go even harder than when we started. And when we first started, we was on fire. Okay, because we was like, oh my gosh, I knew it was something. And now we got to finish that something, okay? Try to finish this. Lest happily, after he had laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it began to mock him, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish. Okay? And we're going to get mocked in the end, too. We're going to get persecuted for his name's sake. Okay, but we don't want to be mocked by Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, when our fear cometh. All right? We want that protection.